Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout 4. My name is Brian, and I have a feeling that some really intense shit's about to go down. I decided to do the Brotherhood of Steel quest, Blind Betrayal, next, just so we can finish up all the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. And then we'll get right to the Institute things. And we'll also give that letter to Dr. Lee from Virgil that I totally forgot to do last episode, but figured we could do it this episode.
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute.
Oh, yeah?
A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Oh, shit.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden
My boy.
absence simply reinforces our conclusion that e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
No, never did.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Oh, shit.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Woo! Okay. So, man, that's intense. We gotta kill Paladin Dance. Man, that's our boy, too. He's gone missing. Well, looks like we gotta find him. That's pretty much what we're gonna be doing this episode, is looking for Dance. And then we're gonna explore a side area, one of the larger ones, because we should have enough time.
Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
Knight, I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list,
Missing.
I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports. And
Duty.
unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best
Anywhere.
approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance
Scribe.
up, knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Okie doke. Guess I will.
Well, if it isn't the...
Following you. Come on. Scribe Halen. Got my blue jumpsuit on. Come on, this is such a long... Could at least go a little faster. Come on, game devs. What were you doing? It's got to be realistic. This is more realistic. Yeah, I just want to get here, though. I get it. Like, you know, we're going to talk all secretively. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nice.
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Fuck no, I don't.
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Dance went?
Yes. And I promise I will. But before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options. If you still think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel, you do what you have to do. But if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes, I beg you, let him run. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
All right. Goody, let's go to Listening Post Bravo, see if Dance is there. Before we do that, though, we're going to talk to Dr. Lee and give her Virgil's note so we can take care of that little side bit that I totally forgot about. Oh, yeah, I already emptied that first aid kit. Come on now. What was I thinking?
Dance ran away. He must be guilty. We better find him.
Yeah, I'll find him. All right. Let's go to the Boston airport. Just teleport right down to the ground, nice and easy. And then we'll head over to Listening Post Bravo, which I think is kind of in the northern middle area of the map. Around Zone 2. I think it's a place we discovered pretty early on, but we couldn't do anything until we got to this quest much later down the road, like 50 or so episodes down the road, it seems. All right, Dr. Lee, I got a letter for you from your honey bun, Virgil.
Dr. Lee,
I'm busy. What do you need?
Virgil was a scientist in the Institute, right? Did you know him?
Yes, I knew him. We were colleagues. Proctor Ingram told me what happened to him. To think Father covered it all up. Why bring that up? Has something happened?
Our friend found a cure for his condition. He's gonna be all right.
Ooh. Virgil. Incredible. What a breakthrough. Thank you for letting me know.
She's like, woo!
This really means a lot to me.
You're welcome. Okay, took care of that little side thing. Still got Blind Betrayal. Alright, cool. Yep, these are both DLC. This is, we gotta wait on that. We gotta wait on that. Okay, cool. Alright. Listening Post Bravo. Yeah, it's, I guess, kind of in the middle area. The eastern side of the middle area. Let's fast travel there. Talk to Dance. If he's here. Wink, wink. Is he gonna be here? I don't know. Pretty sure he will be, though. Because I've already played this part. And I know my shit. Oh, jeez. Whoa, hello. Jeez, come on. This thing's so inaccurate with its blind fire. I think that's supposed to be kind of part of it. And the door is open. See, the door isn't normally opened, and you can't get in here, I believe, until this part of the quest. Or at least you can get, you might be able to get in here, but you cannot use the elevator. Yeah, this terminal's like locked or something, I think. Oh, Dance, I'm coming for you. Hope you're ready. Big guy. Who needs a hug? Go see our buddy. Haven't talked to him in a little while either. Could have used him as a companion, I guess, during all that Brotherhood of Steel shit, but whatever. Ouch. Must have blew up that canister thing behind me. That explodable barrel. Ooh, fusion cells. Nothing good. Cigar box. Monitoring terminal. What do we have here? Captain Rutledge ordered me to take over long-range monitoring today. That means 4 weeks stuck in this bunker with only military rations, old magazines, and a transistor radio to keep me company. However, I'll try and make the best of it by doing my job and monitoring the airwaves for any suspicious transmissions. Maybe next month I'll get a more interesting assignment, but for now it's time to kiss the light of day goodbye for a month. That's report number 10. Report number 14. Had a strange incident today. I was monitoring the low band frequencies, the stuff normally used by outdated equipment, when I came across a very strange repeating message. It was in English, but it was very difficult to make out due to all the static. It stopped broadcasting after about an hour, but I made out a few phrases. Internal void, dreams are getting darker, and blood runs so still. The only other thing I picked up was what I assumed to be a call sign, DEK. I'm going to send these phrases over to translation in Washington as soon as possible. 16. I haven't heard a thing from Washington yet, so I assume they haven't come up with any answers. While I was waiting, I decided to continue monitoring that same frequency around the clock. I tuned in, but I haven't heard a thing in 4 days. I'm getting awfully anxious to hear something new, or for the translation guys to tell me what the heck I had heard. But for now, I'll just have to wait. Report 20. I woke up today to a banging noise on the elevator door like someone was trying to get in. I looked at the readout, and it said that the elevator has been in its lockdown position since I got here. So that doesn't make any sense. I decided to activate the bunker's defense systems as a precaution and broke out the emergency rifle we kept locked up down here. I have to admit, A cold chill was running down my spine. The banging continued for almost an hour straight, then it stopped. I don't know why, but I have the strange feeling that this is somehow related to the mysterious broadcast I intercepted. Report 25. It's been 5 days since the banging on the elevator, and Washington finally broke radio silence to tell me that the holotape recording they received was blank. When I listened to my local playback, I discovered that they were right. My tape had nothing on it. When I mentioned the noises I heard, they told me it was possible I was experiencing auditory hallucinations from being isolated for so long. They said to hang tight, and they'd send someone out to relieve me. It's possible that this isolation did something to my mind. Maybe I wanted to find a mystery to solve to occupy the time so badly. My imagination decided to take over. Whatever it was, I hope this doesn't go down on my permanent record. Interesting. Fun little read right there. See what happened with that guy. I see you, Dance. He's like, yo, meet me over here. He's not in his power armor either. It looks really weird. I think he looks kind of goofy. Hey, buddy. Just hiding out down here?
Hey. I'm not surprised Max
Hey.
sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins. Everything. I suppose they programmed that all in. I mean...
Oh, whoops.
I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Pridwin and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider...
Yeah, why don't you see shit from my perspective, Dance?
People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, take my holotags, Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on.
Leave listening post Bravo. Dance loved that. Bet he did. Let's go. Looks like one of those pilots in Star Wars on the Rebels like side of things, you know, wearing all the orange and stuff. Looking very rebel-y there, Dance. I like it. Man, this is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know how much we'll be able to do this episode. It's an intense quest, though, man. Woo! Very intense. Yeah, maybe we will not do a side area and just take care of this quest.
Ground floor.
Oh, you know, I think I'll just leave listening post Bravo. Oh, shit. And how did you get in front of me?
It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Because you're a dick.
How did you find us?
Try and divert the situation.
Machine, I suspected you'd have difficulty following my orders. Now that I've arrived, it appears that my instincts were correct. What did it say to you that made you betray the Brotherhood? Why is it still alive?
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance isn't a
Ooh.
it's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Seriously?
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb?
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood,
Arthur.
I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Oh yeah, saving Dance's life. Yeah, you better run back to your fancy-ass vertibird. What's up, Dance? What do you think about all this?
Hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone.
Well, shit. Batteries are low.
In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable.
Uh-huh.
If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we...
Oh, man, I should have told him to come with me.
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
Oh, yeah, I think he tells you to leave anyway for a minute and then come back and get him, even if you tell him to come with you. So anyway, yeah, it's funny. Whenever I'm, like, watching a YouTube video on my Xbox One and, you know, someone's playing something on their Xbox One and their controllers... batteries are low, notification pops on. I always think it's like mine. I'm like, oh shit, my controller batteries are low, but it's theirs. So that was totally my batteries are low. I need to switch them out. I think this might be the last episode I record today. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling. I got a little bit of time. I got like an hour or two, I'd say. This is a man. Yeah, this quest is gonna take up this whole episode. All right, cool. I think off camera I'm gonna go back and grab Dance and bring him to the. I'm gonna bring him to the Red Rocket truck stop or gas station, whatever, so he can hang out with all my other companions. And they can have a little companion party. Yo, Arthur. Hey, Arthur. What's good? What it do?
I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Yes.
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind,
I say that so like, meh. You know, like just meh.
that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust
Rock
you
and
won't
roll.
disappoint them or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, completed blind betrayal. Oh yeah, and you get an achievement for that. Look at that. Nice. Tactical thinking. So, yeah. Initiating that quest will make the railroad hostile to you. Or not initiating it, but like doing that quest makes the railroad hostile. So we're going to lay off that for now. And actually, I want to check out Dance's living area. We can do that really quick, and then we'll end the episode. I didn't realize that I wasn't going to really be able to do a whole lot else this episode besides, you know, this quest. I thought we'd be able to explore a second, or like a side location, but whatever. You know, it's all good. I guess his room's up here. That would make sense. But yeah, next episode we're going to start working for the Institute, and we're going to complete their little string of quests up until the point where we have to go to the mass fusion building, which will turn the Brotherhood of Steel against us. So at this point, if we do anything, so basically, yeah, if we complete the, shit, I don't know if this is where I want to go. If we complete this railroad quest right here, it's going to turn the Institute hostile against us. If we complete this Brotherhood of Steel quest, it's going to turn the railroad hostile against us. The Minutemen, you just kind of activate like on its own. Oh yeah, this is it. Maxon's area. Is this Paladin Dances? I don't know, this is Captain Kell's spot. The hell's Paladin Dance at? Or was this maybe this was this must have been Paladin Dances, actually. I think it was. Yeah. I'd say it was. He has a dog. Dance's dog. Mini nukes. 4 mini nukes just sitting there. Yeah, I think this is Paladin Dances. I call him Paladin Dance. He's not a paladin anymore. This is Dance's living quarters. Straw pillow, metal box, liquor bottles. Getting all drunk. Dance is getting all wasted in here. He's an alcoholic. I want to get his power armor too, because I want to give that to him.
If it looks dead, put one more in its
Attention. This is a reminder.
I'll see if it's in the little bay area over here, or whatever this location's called. Ah, what the fuck? I ran into the wall. Let's see.
Technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Oh man, I'm late for muster one more time. Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Oh, I think this is his power armor, isn't it? I believe it was. I'm going to get into it and give it to him and put him in the Red Rocket truck stop. So I'm going to do that off camera, though. I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I'm just going to exit out of here and we'll end the episode. And that's it. So like I said, next episode we'll start doing the Institute shit. And it'll be a good time. Where's the exit? I want to exit the Predwin. Like be on the outside. And end it there, looking off into the distance. Because that's just what I do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll record another episode. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe a little later. I'm going to take a little break. So we got a lot done. So anyways. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Brian. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.